Good day, folks. So DJI released a new firmware update for the Osmo Action last week. It added a new Hyper-Lapse shooting mode that has been missing since the Osmo Action was released. This is just going to be a quick and simple video. We're going to be comparing the Hyper-Lapse capabilities of the Hero 7 Black and the Osmo Action. We're going to see if one does maybe a better job than the other, if at all. The Hyper-Lapses I'm going to show you are going to be shot at a 15 times speed and both in 4K. I'm first going to play a side-by-side comparison of the two Hyper-Lapses. Then I'm going to show you the Osmo Action's Hyper-Lapse by itself, and then the GoPro Hero 7 Black's Hyper-Lapse by itself. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I've watched that comparison video several times now, and I would have a hard time picking up whether one was better than the other. They both do a pretty decent job of smoothing things out. Both of them still have that little bit of a jittery up and down motion, which is quite common. For the most part, it's probably the way I walk, but in general, they both did a pretty good job. I'm not quite sure what took so long for DJI to get their Hyper-Lapse update out. I actually had a pre-release version of the Osmo Action. I had it a good month and a half before it was released to the public. In the early firmware builds, there actually was Hyper-Lapse built into it. The menus were quite different and a lot of the features weren't there, but it did have a Hyper-Lapse shooting mode. Now, it was horrible. It was like just basically a time lapse. It was all over the place. I kind of figured it wasn't quite ready to go when I was testing it out, and sure enough, they pulled it before they released the public build of the firmware. So I'm really glad it's back in there because a lot of people like to create hyperlapses. It's a great way to add some interesting B-roll footage to your videos. Now, I'm really excited to play with the new GoPro Hero 8 Black's Hyper-Lapse feature. It looks like it has some really interesting features, and the ability to do speed ramping on the fly as you're recording looks like that might be a really interesting feature, and I can't wait to play with it. I'll definitely be making a video about TimeWarp 2.0 once I get my hands on it, so keep an eye out for that. Well, folks, that's basically it for my video. Hopefully you found this video enjoyable. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.